Hello everyone, this is General Hand Grenade. Welcome to my war room in Prince George, British Columbia. Well, I've had a couple days off here. Apologize to my colleagues there. I had some things that I had to take care of and they just could not wait. And I couldn't play at the same time. I'm not going to get into what they were or why, but that is just the way it is. So thank you for your patience, and thank you all for your patience. So we're in the spring of 1915, and it's Austria's turn. I'll probably take the Ottoman turn right afterwards because France is already gone. I'm not going to combine the videos though. I think that they're both going to be longer style of videos. Okay, so before we get to Austria though, there's some neutral additions that we should have added at the beginning of this turn. So Rio de Janeiro gets a militia, Spanish Morocco gets a colonial troop, Netherlands does not get what they were supposed to because they're gone. Southern Norway gets a militia and a cruiser. Portugal gets a militia. Romania gets a cruiser. Madrid gets an infantry, and Bulgaria gets an infantry and a pre-dreadnought. I've already placed those on the map. I didn't bother doing it on camera because, you know, me and my fat fingers, that would take me about 20 minutes. Knocking stuff over. Anyway, Austria's turn. So they have got one major factory. Let's go for wartime economy. So I need a 7 or more, and a 6 is not a 7. Now my purchases are going to be 2 infantry and an artillery. That's $11. My $12 I'm going to roll for Bulgaria. On the diplomacy chart, I need a 3 or less. And that's a miss. Okay, let's go to the map. So attacks. I've got a seaplane there. He's going to go after the coastal sub. I've got an attrition attack with an artillery out of Galicia. He's going to go to Grodno province. And then there's this attack into Serbia. And you don't see anything there. That's because I've already put them on the battle board. I've never seen this early in the game 3 of the most important minor powers go to the same side. And like a couple of turns ago, I might have suggested that the Central Powers were in a slight lead, at the end of the prequel, perhaps, but now it's not that way. And I gotta laugh at a couple months ago, people were hacking on us because they said, your game is predictable. This is the least predictable Axis and Allies or global war game there is. And I can forgive you for thinking that. That was your first game that you'd ever seen, and so you just didn't know, but that's fine. With the random events and the diplomacy the way they are, this game is wildly unpredictable. So like if today doesn't go well for the Central Powers, then we're probably going to see this game end before Christmas, and that's not very far off from now. So anyway, it's from this territory, and this territory. They're all attacking Serbia, who the Greeks, who just went the way of the dastardly British, have moved into there. So here we go. So there's 8 British, and that's a trench line, so they're at 6. We've got the British artillery at 4. And we've got 4 Russian infantry at 4. That's the defense. Now on offense, I haven't adjusted these guys because they're all there. Now they're going into mountains. So that's going to bring the artillery down to 3. But the fighter is going to bring one of them up. He's going to observe, and that's going to bring him to 4. The infantry are all going down to 1 from a 2. The mountain infantry is unaffected. The 2 cavalry and the grenadier are affected, so they're going down to 2 from 3. But 2 artillery, that's going to bump up any 2 of these. So let's go with the grenadier and the mountain infantry. There we go. Now we're set. Okay. Let's go with the attrition attack first. Into Grodno province, and that's at a 1, and that's a miss. Okay. So far, no good. Okay, the seaplane at 3 or less. And that's no good. This is starting to look like the German turn. Okay, what dice? You know what? I'm going to pull out some different dice. So far, I've had those dice out for a while and they haven't done me any good. What color haven't I used? This color, and I haven't used the yellow yet. Okay, so the brown is going to be at 4. The yellow is going to be at 3. And this is first strike artillery. Misses. Wow. Okay, and then the British artillery at 4. That's a miss. Okay. So first strike is over. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, not yeah. Let's go with the infantry. So that's 7, 2, 4, 6, 7. Do we have another white one anywhere? Let's grab one. Or no, that's right. I only have 7. Okay, so 7 at 1. 2, 4, 6, 7. 7 at 1. And nothing. And then we have 2 cavalry at 2. So let's go these 2. And misses. And then we have a mountain infantry and a grenadier at 3. Misses. Nothing but misses. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. So we've got 8 British infantry at 6. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Well, that could have been worse. So 3 plus 4 Russian infantry. 3 plus, wow, oh, nothing. Okay, so I lost 3. I'm going to lose, here, let's move this over here. That attack did not amount to many hits there. I think those guys were all up drinking the night before. So this guy's gone. Let's lose 2 infantry. Should we? You know what? Let's lose an infantry and a cavalry. There we go. And the other guys don't lose anything. I'm going to leave them on the battle board because the Ottomans are also going to attack them. But man, that is not good. Because the only reason they attacked them was so they could knock them down a bit for the Ottomans. And they did not do that. I mean, they could have been hit a lot worse though. So that I'm thankful for that. Okay, let's move these guys back to the map there. There we go. Put that up there. And yeah, I made those 2 other attacks. Okay. Okay. So these are the things that I bought right here. Okay. So let's take this guy back to here. Let's put 2 guys here, and let's put 1 guy here, and 3 guys here, and 1 artillery, and 1 artillery, and 1 cavalry, and 1 grenadier. There we go. Then I purchased 2 infantry. The seaplane I guess is going to go back to Constantinople. Other than that, I don't think I have any attack moves, or I mean non-combat moves. So with the Italian roll happening this turn, that is going to be, it's likely going to go the other way because of what happened here. I had to attack. I could not consolidate my infantry in here to try to get that +2. So it's likely they're going to get them. So I'm going to put 2 infantry into Austria, and then my artillery, I'll put my artillery into West Hungary. There we go. So disposition, I have an infantry and a mountain infantry in Bosnia, 4 infantry in Austria, 3 infantry, grenadier, and 2 artillery in West Hungary, 2 infantry, an artillery, and cavalry in East Hungary. Galicia, I have an artillery, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 infantry, and a grenadier and a balloon. And that is a trench line because this guy is the only unit on the board other than an infantry that can contribute to a trench line, so that's 6 altogether. And then the ships, I've still got 2 pre-dreads and transport. Okay, now, man, I wish I would have gotten a couple of hits there. Oh well, that's the way it is. So that's, I'm gonna cut it off here, and I will be back with the Ottoman turn soon.